clothes that you wear? Or could you give me a name for a day? And just for one day, take my place. See, Mama says that I am beautiful, and I am lovely the way that I am. But if I am so sweet, why won't life just give me what you could I get away? Hey y'all, being you for a day. How I wonder if I can know. Put me in a box for a little while. Tomorrow, take me out again. Ooh, yeah. What up, y'all? I just popped on here because I'm over here in my feelings. So instead of being in my feelings, I decided to get on the internet and talk about feelings with y'all. What's good? What's good? So I'm just chilling. I'm actually really okay. I'm kind of in my feelings. I think I'm past the feelings, but I'm also just playing around on the internet today. You know, you can do. I can do filters on here. I didn't know that. Oh, thank you, boo. Nah, I just been over here. Love. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Cause I have been, y'all. Look, it started raining. And that's exactly how I feel, y'all. Like this rain. It's cancer season though, right? It's the season where we supposed to be embracing our emotions and getting real about our emotions and feeling our feelings, but I have been having to recognize the ways in which okay, even let's talk about cancer season. Let's talk about cancer energy, water energy, okay? You know, because I've been realizing the ways that we just have to be honest with ourselves as humans, how we have to like relearn some of these basic principles that like we obviously should know how to do because they're a part of our existence and being, but we still just don't know how to do that. So we still just don't know how to do that. So we got emotions, but we don't necessarily know how to feel our feelings. You know, we got thoughts and ideas, but we don't necessarily know how to express them. And I feel like this season for me has been me having to be okay with admitting the shorts our shortcomings, you know, admitting those spaces where you're not quite there but you're learning, you know. And it's like I don't learning to have grace with the process more, you know, just with the process and what it means to be becoming. And so, you know, it's a watery season, but how often do we have conversations with ourselves about our ability to actually feel and like how comfortable we are with feeling? Am I good at feeling? Am I actually good at feeling my feelings? You know, like that's some real shit. And I don't know, because love. I saw a post the other day that was talking about tough love and just the idea of love. And I always feel like the way that I carry love in my body and in my bones, I feel like it's from a different time. Like I feel like the way that I connect to love, the way that I know love, a long time I have talked myself into having a passive aggressive relationship with the way that I love because it's not common. Because I do have the way that I love is a way where it's like I do have to teach people how to love me, and I have to teach myself how to love people, you know. And I think even though I'm talking about me and the way I experience love, I think we all have this experience. Like we all have to teach people how to love us. We all have to learn how to love others. But it's like, what do you do in the way that you love and the way that you see and the way that you understand really does just feel out of this time, you know? And that's where I get caught up at. Because I think the way that I love is kind of like an idealistic way to love. I think I love in a way that like holds space for all of the parts of people, but I don't, but as humans, it's like if my love may operate that way, but does my human self operate that way? Like does the flesh part of me know how to like hold space for all those parts, even though the love part of me like wants to? And I feel like because I'm learning how to balance that out in my own human experience, it makes it hard when I'm teaching people the type of love that I carry because it's very easy for people to look at you and be like, yo, well, you ain't getting it right. You fucking up. You ain't doing it right because people be people and we be people. Y'all know that's what we be doing. So I've been having to really have grace with myself for the parts of me that's just human, for the parts of me that's just learning and growing and leaning into it, but also finding courage to speak up for the part of myself that is here bringing something that most people. It's like if you gonna it's like if you ask for help, you've been asking folks if they can tell me about the first time they fell in love and what that feels like. Listen, and what I bet you've been getting some basic answers. They've been cute, but they probably ain't really been like, because what is love for real? We only know this like soft, sweet beginning parts of love, but we don't know that like sustaining warrior aspect of love. The tough love, the love that exposes you, the love that like lifts you up but also into perfection. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I just feel like even I've been hearing people use this toxic positivity a lot and just recognizing the ways in which we really don't let ourselves like we don't let ourselves feel, okay? Like if you're a fire sign, if you're a water sign, if you're an earth sign, I look at the way the energies play out in you because the way it's playing out in you is most likely the way that it's playing out in society at large. So like pay attention to your water sign friends. Pay attention to the people in your life that embody water energy and see how are they connecting to emotions? How are they connecting to their feelings? Like, learn from them, but also call those niggas out. Call those people out. The same when it comes to instincts and fire. The same when it comes to like foundations and earth signs. Like, we have to stop. It's like everybody we all want to be the boss. We all want to be known for something. We all want to be good at something, but we don't all really want to take accountability for like, okay, if you the queen of the fire and the fire is acting up, then we coming to you, queen. It costs the boss to take responsibility to actually be able to like run some shit. And I think I have just been. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I've been overwhelmed because my 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 ego. Okay, I be trying to humble myself. My ego is like, yo, these niggas is fraud. My ego be like, y'all, these people are basic. These people don't know what they doing. Hey, boo. These people are like, I don't know. Rick Ross be in my ear one word, humble yourself. You're not a G, keep it one with yourself. But then I feel like Rick Ross be telling me to say that to everybody else. I used to think he was talking to me, but now I'm like, no, boo boo. This was a message that I've been supposed to deliver to all these people because I am just starting to like, even with the world, everybody was tired of Trump, so everybody was like, we don't like the way the world looks with Trump, so we want something different. And I feel like I've been feeling that way about to face the part of me that is supposed to be the in between. It's like old shit, change, and then there's you in the middle. So it's like, how can I get myself from hanging on to the old shit and really just fully step into the change, step into being? And that's what I've been realizing about the way that I love, about the way that I care for people, about the way that in grace in that space of like it being more normalized in the world because unconditional love can have you looking like boo boo the foo these days. Belize is treating me well. Belize. It's a. I feel like everywhere in the world right now has their own level of like tomfoolery that we go on, but I feel like it's pretty chill, and I think it's only chill because I'm not too connected to the community enough to be tapped into a bunch of drama. I feel like it's chill because don't nobody be in my business because I'm minding my. But I feel like within the community though, there's obviously stuff going on, and my partner keep getting pulled over by the police. I'm in a good space, got my garden popping that I'm getting started, and I just been thinking about love. I've been thinking about community. I've been thinking about how lazy we are with the way we perform community. I've been thinking about how performative community is. Like community for us is a performance. We don't actually. And then I've been trying not. You have friends in Belize. What part of Belize? But then also recognizing the ways in which like that is just the norm. But I don't like that. I don't like that, y'all. I got an Aquarius rising. I came here to fuck shit up, and I just see the ways in which I'm just being basic and not, and I just been letting a lot of stuff just pass me by that I don't really agree with. And now I'm trying to shift into a different place. It's like I do think people been soft. I do think people been loving weak. I do think people been not deep. I think people been fraud. And I feel like for a long time, I've thought about how people felt about that. Like I've tried to care about people's feelings because it's like if you fraud, then like I should empathize. Like I should empathize with the fact that you whatever. But now I'm realizing that that stuff don't work and it is actually exhausting me. Like I've been feeling exhausted, and not because I'm depressed or because I'm whatever, but exhausted from holding in these fucking bombs that I want to drop on people. That probably sounds crazy, but I'm serious. I'm so serious. Why is this fly torturing me like this? I don't know. What y'all think about that? Y'all think I'm trippy? I just want to know. What's the world? The world. What's the world been feeling like to y'all? I can see. I can see stuff changing. I can see stuff changing, but I can still. I can still just see this like. But then I can't really get mad because again, I always bring it back to myself, and I'm like, I see the part of me that has still been afraid to really just go be radical. Have y'all ever heard of There's certain like people like have y'all ever heard of the hood healer in the city and outside? They're pretty chill. Lost a good friend in a car accident. His name is Alonzo. Was that recently? Because somebody just died. Sending love to Alonzo and his family. I think I'm not ready though, and that's the truth. And I think for a long time I was too busy thinking about people who's ready, and now I'm realizing that that has also been a way that like codependency has showed up in me. Has been me trying to like wait for people to be ready. That's the way that I've also like sacrificed myself for giving my power away. It's like sitting around waiting for other people to make decisions or waiting until I felt like it was safe enough for everybody or everybody was coming. And reality, every situation is like leading, and that's why people are attracted to me. And then I get in a space and then I sacrifice some of my leader qualities to be neutral because I start paying too much attention to the state of the energy in the room or how people are feeling and blah 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 blah. I don't know, y'all. I just been wanting to shift out of that because I'm over it. Even before I went live, I had all these thoughts, all this stuff I was gonna say, and then I hit the button, and then my consciousness, all of that stuff comes in, and I'm just like, oh no, but people are going through this, or people have this. I'm feelings. For real though, it's so much stuff that happened this week to me that like I ain't been given as much as of myself as I could. I haven't been as open as I could. I haven't been as transparent. Like I haven't really given my complete all. And I've convinced myself that I have, and now I can see the parts of my life where stuff ain't working because all of me isn't present. And I feel like I can see that showing up for you don't have a lot of stuff going for you. It can be very easy to just feel like, what am I doing? Why am I here? And we can get caught up in those thoughts, or we can step back and see the parts of ourselves where it's like, okay, I have to pick up some of the slack that I haven't been moving on. And I've been feeling that, y'all, because I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to be fully that, y'all, because I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to be fully in agreement with abundance. I'm ready to be out here. I'm ready to have my mouth in all the conversations and I'm a fucking Aries. Okay. I'm a fucking Aries. Okay. I'm supposed to be out here just like and I know y'all, my cousins, my YouTube cousins, y'all my friends, y'all my best friends. I love y'all. I know I don't even talk to y'all that much, but it's like y'all are the most consistent thing that I have in my life right now. And partially that's my fault, but that's also on purpose because when it comes to art and creating, I be struggling with that. So I was like, you know what, YouTube, and that way I can keep that commitment to myself because I would have much rather preferred. I feel like now, if you really are a person who's like open like on that level, you really do need to be grounded. You need to be prayed up. You need to be spiritually protected. You need to be tapped into community that are praying for you and like pouring into you. And I know niggas is praying for me because I know I wouldn't be here if they weren't. But I am seeing the parts where it's like, okay, it's time to organize some of these efforts because when you really are trying to go places, y'all, I'm telling you all the energies. Whatever you want to call it, Illuminati, all the people. I know people be paranoid. I know conspiracy theories. It's like that stuff is real. You know, that through some real stuff, and I've just been seeing that. I've been is righteous, you know, and in a way that's not sacrificing myself or sacrificing my connection to life or any of that, because it's real easy to turn into a. What signs we got in the chat? What's the energies here, bro? Y'all can see this rain out here. It's raining, it's pouring. When I look outside my window, I can't get no peace of mind. When I look outside my window, I can't get no peace of mind. Da 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 Not for real, but for real. I'm saying all this to 7 ago. I would have been somewhere depressed. I would have been somewhere wanting to die, you know, because the frequency would have been that low. But I feel like that is proof to me. Yeah, I met some good people. That is proof to me that I am healing some stuff. That is proof to me that as much as, you know, I guess I'm on here to really encourage people. Aquarius, Taurus, literally the two energies I've been dealing with today. Funny. I'm on here to encourage people not to give up. If you feel like the way that you love, the way that you understand, the way that you see, the way that you think, if you feel like it's different, if you feel like it feels out of place, like it's never, if you feel like it feels out of place, like it's never fit in, your time is coming, okay? Like, your time is coming. Like, me. Like, it's about to be your season to shine. And it's like, it's about to be your season to shine. And it's like, you have to show up to that energy without resentment, without anger, without fear, and without, I don't know, without content. Thing that I've been having to really, yes, Aquarius, that's the thing that I've been having to like recognize within myself. It's like how to show up without the ego, you know, like how to show up without the. I was raised by hip hop, okay? I'm like, I think I'm a rapper in my head. Like how to show up without the, you know, and just really come, you know, like because that's the time. Like that's the time we in. Like that's the time. Love's in need of love today. That's what I was singing earlier. Don't be late. Send yours in right away. Hate's gone round, breaking many hearts. Stop it, please, because it's gone too far. Stevie Wonder. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's my stuff. Good morning or evening, friend. Here's your friendly announcer. That's my shit, y'all. I'm just trying to tell y'all to stay encouraged. I'm telling myself to stay encouraged. Because Aries is here. Because we are relearning fire. Aries is the first breath. Okay? It is the first breath, the first spark of life. And I feel like people are having to be rebirthed. You cannot be rebirthed without that fire. The phoenix can't rise through without them flames. This is the one that people really do love to hate. And I'm not saying that because I'm an Aries. I can feel it because I'm an Aries, but I'm not saying it because I'm an Aries. Like, people will talk shit about Leos. People love Leos, okay? People always calling Sagittarius crazy, but everybody be friends with the Sagittarius because Sagittarius are fun. But Aries, people be like, listen, man, they just didn't say that. But it's like that's the energy of first. It's like, how can we be? Aries is the energy. Don't even know how to really relate or connect to individuality. And so for me, Aries comes in an ego when Aries aren't. My cat is outside the door. Like, if you won't let me in, if Aries aren't based in ego, if Aries aren't based in, what's up, Rosemary? I know you was like that. I'm sorry. If they not based in all of that, they can really teach you how to lead from your instinct, from your heart. Like, people talk about Aries are impulsive, but it's like, no, Aries are connected to the spark of life, to God. Like, they're connected to that instinct. So when they're not unhealthy, they can teach you how to do that too. Say hi, Rosemary. Say hi. Say hi. She said, if you don't. But yeah, y'all. So I don't know. I just need to share because I be over here like my laptop broke, y'all. I be over here trying not to complain and trying to be like, I know God. I know we definitely gonna meet. I know God has a bigger, purpose for it all. But I think sometimes we do have to have the courage to really buck up to God and be like, yo, like it's time for you to show me. Like it's time for you to show me some miracles. I feel like before I was in a place where I wouldn't have really believed them. I would have still questioned them, and I think I'm in a healthier space with even receiving, with being open to receive miracles and being open to receive what is mine and to believe that I'm worthy of that stuff. And so now I'm in a place where I'm like, all right, God, okay, God. I know we didn't put all of this in this package just for it to be sitting here, on the shelf. Like, come on. That's where we're gonna deal with it. Who better than me? Yeah. It is hard living in Belize. I'm not gonna lie. It's easy, but it's also hard. It's hard because I'm away from everything. Like, I'm away from everything familiar. And I know we, like, especially when you grow up in America, like, there's certain things that you just want to hate about America and that you can have so much content with. But it's like, little things like even living in the jungle, shit closes down, at nighttime in a different way. Like you don't have access to certain stuff. It's just accessibility is way different. So even cooking, like you can't really afford to be lazy here, like you can't afford not to cook. You can't afford not to get up and want to go do stuff. Like you can't really afford that. So it's harder because it really forces me to have to get out of my own way. And there are some days when I don't get out of my own way. And so then I have to deal with that different too because I'm still the person that's building up my wealth and stuff. So even like I've been here for 2 years without a car. So, if I had a car, I'm sure that might change the perspective in a completely different way. But I don't know. Overall, it's a good experience. Like I'm definitely ready to go visit other places. I was gonna come back to Belize, but I'm ready to go visit and stay in some other places just to even because I've been here for 2 years, just to even get another comparison or just to get a new energy in. But I'm grateful for Belize. I wouldn't change it. Even like doing you just have to be intentional. Like laundry, I don't have a dryer. Most people here don't have dryers. Everybody season, or you just got to be real cognizant. It's like you can't really afford not to be aware or not to be paying attention. Like you have to be on it. So, but I'm definitely grateful for Belize. I feel like it's helped me to open up and find myself in ways that I know I wouldn't have been able to done back in the States. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also ready to go back and visit. I've been gone for 2 years now, like straight, no visits. Like, and some of that is kind of because of the panoramic we was in, the panini we done experienced. But now that the panini is over, I'm ready to go back and visit. Like I don't even it's silly shit that I miss, like going to Waffle House at nighttime. Like the little things. You just never realize. I don't want to eat the Waffle House, but I just want to go and like sit there and laugh at people. Like so it's the little things. But living in Belize has definitely changed me, and I think it's changed me in ways that I'm not even gonna fully know until I get back to the States and have to experience what that's like, which I can only imagine. I got a feeling people about to get on my nerves even more, okay? People already got on my nerves because I be thinking folks are simple. But now I'm like, I can just imagine that I'm about to be like, yo, whose man's is this? What is this? What is... I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but I know that a change is coming. I know I was born by the river in a little tune, just like the river. I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know my change gonna come. Yes, it will. Yeah, that's how I feel, y'all. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. What's the states like though? That's what I should be asking y'all. Exactly. Do I want to go back to the states? You know, before I thought I didn't want to. I thought I was just like, I can't stand it. But I feel like living outside of America has actually made me appreciate America in ways that I wouldn't have thought. And it's also made me appreciate my black ass American experience in ways that I wouldn't have had the space to while I was there. So I do want to go back to America because that's still home. Because I'm still getting me some land there. I'm still, that's still home. My mom is still there. My nephews are there. My family is there. My legacy is there. So I can't not pour into my legacy. That would be disrespectful and a disgrace to the ancestors I come from, to the people that I come from, But I do know that for the work that I want to do, with the healing work and with the art that I want to do, to me, a key part of that art is bridging the diaspora together. It's connecting with all the ways that blackness and the hood and brown people and our cultures, all the ways that they come together. And I know that I can't do that just in the States. So I'm definitely making myself a person who is not just American minded, because I don't know. What change are you looking for? Money is everything we're living. Listen, first off, I mean, because, okay, the change I'm looking for, I'm ready to blow up. That's the easiest way to put it. Like, and not in no, like, I want to be famous, I want to be whatever. No, I got a big ass energy, okay? I got a big message, I got a big voice. La, 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 la. I'm big, okay? Big ass energy. So I am just ready to have a home, a platform, financial stability, ready to just be big. I'm ready to not have to think because I just need to create, okay? And so I'm just ready. I'm ready. Like, I'm ready. That's what I'm ready for. That's the change that I'm ready for, okay? You get it? Thank you. Thank you, News 24. Thank you. Because I'm just like, it's time, yo. It's time. Like, it's time. I've been slaying demons. I've been being patient. I've been, it's time. It's time. And who better than me? That's what I've been telling you. Imagine for yourself. Like, some people want to take over the world. Some people want to, like, be a basketball coach. Like, whatever it is that you want to do. Like, I think everybody should be able to ways that I haven't, when you're trying to reach your goal. Exactly. I've been recognizing the ways that I haven't completely committed and dedicated myself to that stuff, or I've been letting people notice the wrong thing. It's like, you focusing on that, and like, you need to be focusing on that, I even feel like with me, I have spent a lot of time doing like the teaching and like the spiritual work and doing the dirty work, and I think now I just want to look pretty and sing. I just want to be pretty and sing songs, okay? And then if you get close enough to me, that's when you can get the magic. That's when you can get the reads, you can get the tea. I just want to be pretty and sing songs. You feel me? My new mantra is people will pay me to be myself, okay? People will pay me to be like, people are going to pay me to like lean into a healthy lifestyle. People are going to pay me to nourish myself. People are going to pay me to uplift myself. People are going to pay me to create. Like, period. Like, that's been my new mantra. It's like, that was my old mantra, but I fell off of it. But I think I also needed to have a new conversation with that, like what it really means, you know, like if I'm just creating all day, if I'm doing me, like that is when I'm my best self. And that is also when I have the most to give to people, you know? Like when I go out and try to think about it, that's when it becomes that wounded healer archetype. That's when it comes that like unhealthy, toxic, like why are you doing this stuff? But when I'm at home making teas and making songs and just doing me, it's like everybody can benefit from that. So that is the place that I have been having to shift into. But knowing the type of energies that I have, it was two Aquariuses on here at one point. Knowing that, understanding that ego. See, for me in astrology, the ego lives within the Leo and Aquarius axis. Okay, why? Because Leo is the heart, Aquarius is humanity. And somewhere between that is where we all be confused and having trouble. And so I feel like the ego lives there. And I've really been trying to make sure that I'm not that person that is being successful to spite people. You know how there's a lot of people with that story, especially when you come from poverty, especially when you come from hood, especially when you're black. Like I said, like I'm a rapper in my head, so it could be that like I'm about to go point, and it's like no, I'm going to get this stuff. I'm going to have this stuff because it's inheritance. Period. Because I deserve it. So I've been trying to do the work to just really believe that and to let go of the anger. You're in a country that need help. You have something they don't. Connection to America Starter. That's what I want to do, but that's what I want to do. But the interesting thing about being here has been seeing people who I don't want. I never want to take no colonizer approach to doing stuff. So I don't bring people stuff assuming that that's what they want and that's what they need. And so as I have been watching here, you know, even watching other people places, trying to bring stuff to people is hard when they don't want it, you know, like or when they don't, or trying to introduce them to something that they didn't know they needed, you know. And so, but ultimately, that is my goal. My goal is to have a space in the States and have a space here, and eventually lots of other places. But I want to start here and in the States, and I want to focus on children, and I want to teach music, teach art, but teach them also how to wake up. Because the thing about Belize is it's a brown country, it's a black country where people don't recognize. What do you mean need like what? It being in a space where people don't necessarily recognize colonization, like where they don't understand how it's affecting them on a day-to-day level, has been very interesting as a black woman coming from America, because it's like that's all we know is to talk about how we connect to our oppression and to colonization. And so here it has been interesting to try to see how to navigate bridging those understandings together. And but that is my goal. My goal is to, it's like in America, feed people, you can get in trouble. In some places in the States, you can't even have a garden. But here, like, it is different. I know that I can raise 600 US dollars and pay somebody's rent here for the whole year. So, a big part of my goal is to let charity begin at home, the home that I'm birthed from and the home that I'm also living in. And, but I've had to, I don't know. It's been hard trying to, like I said, get my own stuff together first. Because even though coming from America, obviously I have the privilege of being American. It's like I come from a poor family. You know, it's like I'm a black person as an activist. You know, we're so used to putting our bodies on the line. We're so used to like sacrificing. I do understand my friends and families. Well, you should connect me. Add me on, if you on Instagram, Sunfable, send me an email to the Genesis Cleanse at gmail.com. Um, I'm serious because I'm trying to connect, but it has been interesting though as a black person wanting organizations but spaces, you know, for that type of stuff to also not become a sacrifice along the process, because we have all learned to sacrifice ourselves. Most times the only way we know how to uplift other things is to sacrifice. And so I'm like, yo, first I want to save myself. And I don't want to feel bad about it. First, I want financial freedom for myself and to not feel bad about it and to not feel like I have to get that at the expense of me having to save everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like that has actually been a mentality that I've had to like work my way through. Like I was the person who, if my voice had to move mountains for me when I was younger and I had to it's start making money off of music and stuff, I wouldn't have had no money. Like I probably would have tried to take care of my family, became a secret freaking drug addict or something. Ladyville, yes, they got some really good wine that be coming out of Ladyville. Exactly. But it's some real stuff, y'all. So, but that is a big part of my goal. Like right now, we have this uncle here. We want to fundraise for him. We adopted him. Obviously, he's our jungle uncle, but his name is Uncle Glenn. And since meeting him, he was actually one of the first people to meet us. And he lived in a halfway house. But most people probably would have been nervous. But I'm like, I grew up around addicts. I grew up around, so I just, I with niggas in the streets. And so that we met him, he has been living basically in the halfway house because he can't afford a place to go. He tried to find work, but then the panini happened, and then right after panini happened, he got diagnosed with cancer. So now he's like struggling because he doesn't have a job, and then he has to. We've been helping him, but it just has been, like we've been helping him, and it's like trying to find that balance. And so that's why I be trusting and stuff that, like I do YouTube because I'm like, this is going to be my way to build up stuff. And but then there does come a point when it's like, okay, something, a switch need to flick, look, something needs to be sprinkled on here, because it does all feel like a lot. And sometimes, it feels like, are my dreams too big? Am I wanting too much? And then that's when the voice is like, no, because if I could, like in the ideal world, I would just take Uncle Glenn and he could come and nourish him, but he is a 60-something-year-old man, like, and wiring me to get out of my own way, to release money and household items. Awesome. Okay, I'll look that up, even just to have for other people. So I don't know. It has been like I've been in this place of like not feeling defeated, but feeling just like, okay, I'm ready for this shift. I'm ready for something because I see all the lives around me that are being impacted. I see all the things that like can change and shift with just a little attention, just a little money, just a little resource. And so I have been just, I guess, doing the work to get rid of all of the things that's making me feel like I'm not worthy of being a bridge for those types of connections, because I don't know, like it's making me emotional. Making me a little emotional. I don't know what's the song that can describe this moment and the energy that I'm feeling right now. I don't know, but except love is in need of love today, because it is. Like, love is definitely in need of love today. I'm in need of love today. Like, somebody give me a hug from afar, but that is my goal. That's why I be telling y'all, man, just keep supporting this YouTube channel, because it really is supporting more than just me and, like, whatever. Like, I really have so much that I want to do, like, for not even myself, but for other people, and I know that starts with me first. I know that starts with me, and I know that's the lesson that God has been wanting me to get, is to like be okay with my own blessings and not having to just be in a hurry to give them away. So I'm appreciative of that. And also, God, we ready? Okay, we ready? Pass me not, oh gentle Savior, hear my humble cry. Whilst on others thou art calling, do not, please don't pass me by. That's why I be over here singing to myself. And I be telling myself not to pass me by either. Why did you leave the United States? I left the United States because I needed space to heal. I needed space to be. You are worthy. The best thing to do is to go out and do interviews with part of Belize. I had told people what part, basically Cayo. I stay in Cayo. I'm not telling people again where, because I told people before, and I don't want people know where I live, but Cayo. I live in the western part. To detox, to see myself different, to see the world different, to catch up with myself. I left for a lot of those reasons. And to just, I guess, to remember myself and to catch back up. I wanted to go to spaces where my ancestors had been, even just to be on the same land that they had been on. My ancestors hadn't been on Belize, in a place where there were Mayans at, so that is part of what like pushed me towards Belize. But I don't know, you guys. I don't know. 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 I. I don't know. Da 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 da. I. Oh no, I'm not in the city. What you say? La 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 la. I know. See, I've been here for 2 years. I'm trying to get a barrel, but I've been so. I have a couple friends that live in the city. I also travel to the city. I could go to the city. Um, we take the bus there sometimes. Y'all hear this rain? It's rainy season. I when the rain. Oh, yeah. I know. It's raining hard, y'all. I really am grateful for my YouTube cousins. Y'all be holding it down for me, okay? We almost have 4,000 subscribers. And I think that, okay, well, News 24, you send me an email at thegenesiscleanse@gmail.com. What's your name? Do you have a name? It's not News 24. Y'all got any other questions or anything y'all want to know? Any songs? Anything on your heart? Janet. Which Janet song? Oh, your name is Janet. I'm like, what? Hi, Janet. It's nice to meet you. I'm Keisha. The hood alchemist, Keisha. But, y'all got any more questions? Any more questions? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Is that be weary and I ain't gonna world by yourself in the world. Now I'm going and after real soon. Or is that the one, not the, no, the fall in your way so you can grow. Fall in your way so you can sleep at night up and rise. I gotta learn weary. The Genesis cleanse. So Genesis, like the first book of the Bible. Gen G. Yes. The Genesis cleanse @gmail.com. Be weary about the ways of the world. Know yourself in the world. I got another word. Come and look at my story. Cause you know that a king is only a man. Da 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 the world. But I don't know the words, child. The vibe. The vibe is right, but I don't know the words. Y'all be watching my vlogs. I'm sort of like, they've been getting longer. I've been trying to cut them down, but I can't. But I can't. If you can hold me, hold me, baby, baby, baby. Can you hold me? I'm just making this up as I go, but I hope y'all like it. Yeah, 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 yeah. did that make me think of? Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark stimulation. Share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation. Yeah. I don't know the words after that. And then we could talk about anything. Your background, it ain't squeaky clean. So you ain't no saint, we all a sinner. But you put your good foot forth and you're a winner. And I respect that. I think it's so fair. Yeah, here go the words again. And the moment you're humble, I can be everything that you need. So let's take a long walk around the park at the dark. Find a spot for us to spark conversation, verbal elation, stimulation, share our situation, relaxation, yeah. Oh, maybe, we. Maybe, baby, we can see a movie. Maybe we can see a play on Saturday. Maybe we can roll a tree and listen to the breeze. Or maybe feel a symphony. Or maybe, I don't know, I'm just, that's what I be doing. That's what I be doing, y'all. I just be singing songs to myself and being crazy, because I'm crazy. I'm just full of emotions, okay? Because I can feel the world. I can feel the world. I can feel the world. But nobody loves the way a fire feels. Na 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 na. I just wanna give my heart to you. But nobody loves the way a fire feels. When it's holding you. When it's holding you. When it's holding you. When it's holding you. Wanna pick you up. Okay. I'm talking to myself clearly. Okay, y'all been on here for almost an hour. Just being crazy. But I think I needed this. Verbal elation, stimulation. Air can ignite that. Look, you better stomp it, Shikoba. Shikoba. You cracking me up. It is cool. Listen. Y'all are cool. I'm so grateful for y'all. I know people be like the internet. Don't put your feelings on the internet. Don't be, but this is all we got right now. Readings on here, but I'm trying to see what a format for that would look like. That don't just look like everybody else on the internet pulling cards and like honestly, if it could be more like this, and I can just spit what I'm spitting, that would feel better. But I just been trying, okay? Because I do this thing where I try not to conform and I try not to be like everybody else, and then it winds up putting me in a space of like, now I'm not doing nothing because I'm too busy trying to make sure that Aquarius rising. I know you Aquarius is in here, get it, okay? Because y'all got that energy. Aquarius rising here, and being different sometimes is the thing that, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. It's like I use it against myself, then I use it against other people, then weird. It's weird. And I need to stop. I just need to stop it. Where is the rainbow at? Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. There's a dream that I dare to dream once in a lullaby. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll No, but for Aquarius that's in here, how do y'all get over that? Do y'all ever get over that, or do y'all always just the difference is the thing that just creates for your own advantage, or because that is also the ego. So I was saying about that Leo Aquarius axis. It's like you either want everybody to look at you or you don't want anybody to look at you at all. And either way, those can be two very extreme and ego based responses to the world. You know, I'm just trying to get some understanding. Some understanding. I'm just trying to get some understanding. Okay, pick a number 1 through 10 and put it in the chat. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ooh. La 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 la. The number was actually 7. I probably shouldn't have looked at the number of likes that I had on the video before I thought of the number. Okay, one more time. We'll do it again. This time, 1 through 20. And pick a number. Pick a number. 1 through 20. I have mine. Now it's time for yours. Come on, Fola. You might have another opportunity. Shikoba, get out my hair, bruh. What was on it? It was 13. 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 If you feel insignificant, you better think again. Better wake up because you're part of something way bigger. You're part of something way bigger. Not just a speck in the universe. Not just some words in a Bible verse. You are the living word. You're part of something way bigger. Bigger than you. Bigger than me. Bigger than pictures they paint us to see. Legacy. Black girl magic, my spirit so swole. A fire killing flesh, but guaranteed to feed that soul. Soleil, these souls I save. Rest assured, the scare the claim. All black winner scene. I be mobbing on the block to I hit fucking freedom ring. No, but for real. What can she do? Sorry, I'm just being. Let me be an Aries for 5 seconds. Let me be an Aries for 5 seconds, okay? But no, I hope it's good. I'm grateful for y'all though. I've been on here for an hour. Maybe I'll come back because I don't actually have nothing to do today except finish a YouTube video. And I'm supposed to be editing one, but I got discouraged because sometimes I'd be like, why am I doing this? But then I got on here and then my cousin, y'all, reminded me. Shout out to y'all, okay? You are the living word because you're part of something way bigger, okay? So I thank y'all for that. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you for the cousin that showed me some love on the $10. My boo-boo. My boo-boo. You know? But maybe I'll come back. But I'm really grateful for y'all. And Janet, I'm gonna check your email. Shikobi, hit me. Shikoba. I have to call you something else. You know your name, chat. What song should I sing to close us out? Huh? Do y'all care? One time I don't even want to be famous, but I do just know I got a really good singing voice. And one day I just know it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be listening to my voice at the same time. And I'm gonna be like, oh snap. I knew this was gonna happen. And it's gonna be great. Because I feel like a lot of people nowadays be singing. Ooh, that's a good one. But they don't be singing. They don't be letting the spirit use them, okay? And so, but I do. I'm gonna sing that one. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had redemption song. Redemption song. Let me get the words so I can make sure that I actually emancipate yourself from mental slavery. My band actually sings this song. I'll probably go get Cinco to play the guitar, but we not gonna be extra. We not gonna be extra. We not gonna be extra. From the bottom pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I'll ever have songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we... Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. But won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I'll ever have, redemption songs. Whoa, 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 whoa. Redemption songs. Ooh. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom, redemption songs? Ooh. Yes. Ache to Bob Marley. To the spirit of the Caribbean, to the spirit of the Maroons, to the spirit of the Most High, we give thanks. We give thanks. I love y'all. My cousins. My cousins. I got the best cousins in the world. The best tribe, if you ask me. So I'm tapping with y'all at another time. Thank y'all. Especially to the 3 to 4 people who've been holding out this whole time. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Until next time, hopefully I get this video finished so we can have a new vlog for tomorrow. So stay tuned, dogs. Love y'all. And we out. Yeah.